Sometimes one scandal is enough to end a career. But for Andy Byron, it wasn't just one. In the span of just a few weeks, the former CEO of a multi-million-dollar tech company went from sitting in the VIP section at a Coldplay concert to becoming the internet's favorite punchline. First came the viral kiss cam moment that forced him to resign. Then, before the dust could settle, came a revelation so outrageous that people wondered if it was even real. Claims that Byron had spent over $250,000, not on business investments, not on charity, but on OnlyFans models. And if the reports are true, it wasn't just one model, it was a whole network. But the way this all unraveled, that's the part no one saw coming. At a Coldplay concert in Boston, the stadium's kiss cam landed on Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, and the company's head of HR, Kristen Cabot. When the two pulled away awkwardly, Chris Martin joked,
"Either they're having an affair or it's very shy."
The clip went viral, sparking ColdplayGate and intense speculation, especially since both were married to other people. Within days, the backlash pushed both executives to resign. But as the internet laughed at the kiss cam moment, an even bigger scandal was about to explode. Less than 2 weeks later, the internet got its next dose of Byron drama. Entertainment site The Blast dropped a bombshell. According to multiple sources, Andy Byron had allegedly spent over $250,000 on OnlyFans, not just on subscriptions, but on custom videos and intimate video calls. The report claimed that a whopping $40,000 went to one creator in particular, Sophie Rain, a 23-year-old OnlyFans star whose real name is Isabella Blair. The alleged details were specific. Leaked private messages, reportedly shared by Byron's wife, Megan Kerrigan, suggested he used a secret Instagram account, a so-called Finsta, to arrange these explicit calls. One exchange read, "Byron, all good. Most guys I talk to are married. Rain, okay, call me in 5 minutes." But Sophie Rain's reaction to being linked to the scandal wasn't what anyone expected. When the story broke, Sophie Rain didn't outright confirm Byron as a client, but she didn't exactly deny it either. Speaking to The Blast, she said, "As a Christian, I don't condone this type of behavior. Cheaters are the worst people on this planet." I applaud Chris Martin for exposing it. She even went as far as to offer support to Byron's wife. "I'm here for her if she needs a friend during this time. This guy is just a bump in the road." And then came the twist no one expected. She revealed she was a huge Coldplay fan, and in her own words, "Glad this happened." That single comment ensured her name stayed in headlines almost as much as Byron's. And that's when another figure entered the picture, someone claiming the story was even bigger. Enter Camilla Araujo, a Brazilian model and leader of the influencer collective known as Bop House. She claimed that Byron's spending spree extended far beyond Sophie Rain. "I saw the receipts," she told The Blast. "We're talking $250,000 in sub fees, custom content, and video calls, not just with Sophie, but multiple girls." The implication? This wasn't an isolated fling. It was a network of interactions, spanning multiple creators, possibly all connected through Bop House. Araujo even reached out to Byron's wife directly, offering support and solidarity. "Women need to stand together when someone tries to humiliate and betray them like this, especially in such a public way," she said. And as her comments spread, the internet had an absolute field day. If the Coldplay kiss cam had sparked a meme wave, the OnlyFans story sent it into overdrive. Hashtags like #OnlyFired, #ColdplayGate, and #Sophie Rain trended for days. One user joked, "Bro cashed in his 401k for feet pics." Another quipped, "OnlyFans? More like OnlyFired." TikTok creators reenacted the kiss cam moment, cutting to fake Finsta DMS. Speculation ran wild about whether company funds were involved, though no evidence has confirmed that. Still, in the court of public opinion, the memes became the truth. And yet, through all of it, Byron himself never said a word. Through all of this, Andy Byron has remained completely silent. No press statements, no social media posts, no interviews. His wife, Megan Kerrigan, has also stayed quiet, reportedly keeping a low profile at their luxury estate in Kennebunk, Maine. Astronomer, for its part, has declined to comment on the new allegations, perhaps hoping the news cycle will eventually move on. But when a scandal has both a celebrity music tie-in and an OnlyFans twist, that's a tall order. And for anyone watching, the bigger question became, how much more is there that we don't know? From a corporate standpoint, the Byron saga is a cautionary tale. It's not just about the scandal itself, but how quickly reputations can implode in the age of viral media. One awkward moment on a stadium jumbotron led to the unraveling of a career. And just when it seemed things couldn't get worse, the OnlyFans allegations made sure this story would live online forever. As Sophie Rain herself said, "I'm glad this happened." And perhaps that's the strangest twist of all. In a way, this whole chain of events turned a private subscription platform drama into a mainstream headline, with Coldplay playing the soundtrack. Because in 2025, the truth isn't just stranger than fiction, it's better clickbait. So here's the question: was Andy Byron simply unlucky enough to get caught? Or is this a reminder that in 2025, nothing stays hidden for long? Because if this is just what we know, imagine what's still behind the curtain.